So let's jump into the part 2 of this money game by REN. Alright, I've done a reaction to the part 1 and part 2. I thought I was going to, put the whole video together, but the video is kind of like so long that I can't merge them all together. So I have to split them into parts, alright, as the trilogy goes, part 1, part 2, and part 3. So feel free to check out the part 1 and part 2 and the part 3 too. Alright, so let's get in. Money game part 3. Yo, it's like a movie, bro. It's like a movie from what I've seen so far from the part 1 and part 2, bro. Let's see what part 3 is about. Oh, a sack on his head again. Is it the same person who was playing the guitar in the part 1 or what? I feel like this one is REN. I feel like this is him. Oh. Yo, the camera work is so crazy. Who is REN cameraman, bro? Who is REN's cameraman, bro? That guy is so tough. Oh, so now they are 2. Oh shit. I know what's gonna happen here. Oh, so it was REN. Oh wow. Voice like.
Tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly, 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man he works for what he wants.
That's when the whole mistake started, bro. That's when the whole thing started, bro. What? Let me tell you something about how he started the whole thing. How REN makes appearance in every music, like any video, is like, yo. First of all, let me talk about the production aspect, the camera angles. His cameraman is always on point. He knows where he's going, where to, what we are going to do next. And how REN starts his music anytime. It's like he don't just jump into this. Okay, blah blah blah. When I was 5 years old, this no. He start from the bottom. Lets you know the behind the scenes, how it started, how it went. All right. I feel like I have to start listening again because from 1 year to the 5 years, telling your child this.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly, 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man he works for what he wants. 6
You gotta learn to be a man uh like what he works for what he wants. So if you want this, son, go get it yourself. Work hard for it. Work and go get it yourself. I can see that this is a good motivation to give your son. But at this age, 5 years old, telling your son a man that he works for what he wants. It is too early for such a child. At 5? Nah, bro. It's too early.
Years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame.
Now he's brilliant, bro. The shark student, the brilliant student, the student that every teacher admires because this child is all his grades. This is the student every teacher admires, every parent admires. This is the type of kid that everyone admires at this age. Alright.
11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends.
Another one. Right now, we've jumped from a man working from what he wants to money is all. I feel like money is all that matters at this moment. At age 16, 17, let's see what
14,
happens.
solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire.
Oh wow. Being a millionaire at a teenage age is so crazy that it doesn't happen normally. But if you are privileged, like let me say, if you are a millionaire at a very teenage age like that, that's a very big thing for you. Yes, that's a very big thing for you. I feel like his dad's motivation is keeping him doing these things. I feel like he's being controlled by what his dad is telling him. It's something that he's doing to how do I even say this thing? Oh god damn. Should I forget the word? Let's move on.
18 and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19.
What? Now you were a man. This world doesn't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. It's at this point, it's not about satisfaction. Yes, it's not about satisfaction, bruh. He's pushing him into greed. Yes. 16, 17, 18, 19, being a millionaire. And your dad telling you, this world, nobody gives a damn about you. So take all that you can. I feel like he's pushing him into greedy.
Turns of profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23.
If you manipulate the data, the lie will sell itself. That's how the thing is. Right now in this world, negativity sells faster than positivity. That's how the thing is. If we are doing something, if we are on a positive path to something, it really takes long for you to achieve such anything. But if you are doing something which is negativity, bro, like this, because everyone, like, bro, a lot of people invest their time in negativity more than positivity. That's how the thing is. So manipulate the data.
Double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, in inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval. Moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving.
No, right now he has changed from the good child, the intelligent child, the brilliant child, to the drug dealer, the mafia, the drug lord. Because right now he's even dealing cocaine. From a child who used to ace all his grades in class to now the drug lord.
Grams growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket.
So right now he even owns the police, bruh. He owns the law. The law is in his hand right now, bruh. No one can do him anything. Wow. That's why I said that in this when I started doing it, and when he reached 5 years, it was like, as a man, you need to work for whatever that you want, you need to work for it. It is good to tell your son at this age, bro. He will never be satisfied with whatever that he gets. Yes, he will never be satisfied with whatever that he gets. I feel like his dad's words is, pushing him to do something which he doesn't want to do. His dad's words is pushing him to a certain, pushing him to like places that he was not meant to be. His dad's words is driving him crazy.
"35, he gets a call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack. I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed off, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic.
What? Got a call, dad. Heart attack, he's gone. You see? Right now he's an alcoholic. Yes. Because the person that he was trying to impress all this while is no more. So there is no one to impress again. His dad was the only one who was telling him, go for this, go for that. Even though if you don't want it, go for it. As a man, you have to get, like, bro, go for it. His dad's words was like, bro, was driving him crazy. And his dad was the only person who was doing all these things to impress. And right now, the person you are doing this thing to impress is no more. Depression falls in. You turn alcoholic. You do stuff that you don't want to do anymore.
38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion, heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
Oh, right now it's not about money, bro. It's about power. We've gotten the money. You have to look for power. Yes. When the money came, it's not enough. You still have to get something. Let's go for power. It feels like I have to fulfill anything that my dad told me that I should do. I have to fulfill that thing to impress him. For my dad to believe in me. Yes, that's what I can see. Because his dad never appreciated him. His dad never appreciated the state that he's in. He always, tells him to push for more. Now that his power that he's in for. Trading your life. Right now he's in a wheelchair, bro. He can't even walk. Because of your daddy's words.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words mine, mine, gimme. 41 he wasn't walking, 42 not walking quickly, 43 never running round the pavements of his city, 44 inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves.
Let me tell you something. When I started, I told you that REN is someone, when he makes music, he lets you know the starts, the beginning, the behind the scene of the story that he's about to tell you, and where that story is going to take you to, or where that story took that person to. You see, right now, as he started from 40, some people could have, started from 40. Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. When he was 40, he cursing the word man. A lot of people could have started from that place, but he chose not to start from that place. Go back to the beginning. Started from the day that he was born. Hell, like, this makes it so reasonable. Because if he started from 40, people will be like, so before 40, what was he doing? What was his life like? That's how. But starting from one makes it crazy, like the story so crazy. It makes the story so fascinating, bruh. No, REN can easily make a movie. Yeah, he can easily make a movie.
Heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And
now put your hand inside the cookie jar, take whatever that you need, bro. When it's like nothing to him again. He traded his life, the land of free. Right now, it's like he has money. Does he have power? He has power, but something that we call freedom. Yes, he have freedom, but not all freedom. Yes, freedom, but not all freedom, bro.
his example is exaggerated versions of me, and it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Call the music.
Fuck the money and fame.
This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy. Community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Borders and law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution?
Damn. The social commentary is so crazy, bruh. But like, bro, what is saying is true for real. Like, everything is someone's invention, from someone's idea. Money, someone's idea. Politics came from one person's idea, bruh. Yes, bro, like, yo. But we have tied those things around our neck. Like, without those things, we can't live. Yes, you can't live someone's idea, bro. Without that person's idea, you can't live, bro.
Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive. We're parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface, then consumes till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise.
Wow, is that water coming from the top?
45. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father, it's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
Depression is forcing. Jimmy never lived, bruh. I can say Jimmy, he never lived. He only lived by the words of his father. Yes, Jimmy never enjoyed life as he wanted. My dad wants me to be this. Let me be. My dad wants me to be that. Let me go for it. So it's like words really matter a lot in child's upbringing. What you're going to tell a child to do, that child is going to put it in the back of his mind or her mind, and that child is going to live by it. So family, we have come to the end of the whole trilogy, the money game. We've reacted to the part 1, part 2, and the part 3. Alright, I thought in the beginning that the video wasn't going to be that long, but bro, my expectation didn't come through for me. So I had to divide the video into 3 segments, or let me say 3 parts. Alright, part 1, part 2, part 3. So each part is having a reaction. If you have finished watching this video, you can go and watch the other parts, alright, the part 1 and the part 2. Alright, my name is Daniel West. Feel free to check me out on IG. I'm Daniel West. I'm not that popular there, so if you're going to my account with 100 followers, stuff like that, bro, don't be blown away. That's how I like it. Alright, and sub to the channel here. It's Global Reaction Studio. Give us a sub, like the video, and share it with your friend. Alright, and also I've linked a link in the description. Alright, it's buy me a coffee. Like the content that we're putting out, and you want us to improve our sound quality and our video quality, feel free to pass by any little amount. It's appreciated. Alright, and please let me know what I missed in this video. Alright, or I said wrong, let me know. Alright, you people are good and let me know. Alright, it's like we are a family, right? So renegades, I said a good end. Thanks to everyone who recommended this thing for me. Alright, I can't mention the name here, bruh. The name is plenty names in the comment section recommending this thing for me. Alright, so my next reaction is going to be REN. Alright, I've seen a lot of people recommending in the comment section, so that's what I'm going to do next. Alright, I'm out.